Hey guys, yeah, I'm getting really lazy with the recording, so I'm sorry about the whole lack of updates. But, I have been writing a list of what I've been doing lately. Like, ever since um, like, from the moment that I got onto the plane, I started writing down things. So, I'll try to describe it in as much detail as possible. A week or two ago, I went to a place called The Mall, and I'm not kidding when I say the mall because it's literally called the mall. And the buildings were rainbow, like one building was red, one building was orange, yellow, green, and so on. Um, and so what I was doing there was I was getting my uniform. Like I needed a kind of not really a replacement, but like a substitute because I did not have mine yet because mine needed to be specially made because I am a bigger girl. Anyway, also my family wears Crocs. So they got me a pair of Crocs, and I've been wearing Crocs. They are black and blue. The TV here always seems super fun, like unless it's like the news, because normally news is more serious. But when it comes to commercials, when it comes to the TV shows, oh my God, there are so many of the game shows is the word. So many game shows. So everything on TV is like usually really funny, even if you can't understand the language, it's still really funny. My German teacher, Frau Doherty, she told me that to never use Google Translate for like a reliable translation, and I see what she means now because like not my mom, but my mother tried to tell me like this will be the normal route for you to go to school, something like that, and it translated to I school go to natural. Before I started school, I was so nervous. Like, am I gonna make any friends? Are people gonna stare at me? Which, they did. But I don't really mind that as much. And I had to give like a short speech about myself, like introduce myself in Japanese, in front of like 1,500 students around there. And when I went up to the stage, like I was walking up to the stage and people were pointing at me, people were whispering about me, and people started laughing, and like, do you know how nerve-wracking that is? Like, hi, I can't really speak your language, but I would like to get to know you, I think. Also, there aren't really many dogs in Japan. Like, yes, there are some dogs, but ever since I've been here, it's been like I'm on my third week, and I've only seen like 4 dogs. There are also like little instances where I surprise my family with what I can do with Japanese. Like, before I came to Japan, I was studying body parts, and brain is called no in Japanese, and I was trying to think of the verb to know, like I know this, but I didn't know how to say I know this. So I tried pointing at my head. I was like atama, naka ni no, which means inside the head, inside the brain. So I tried describing to know, but he still didn't get it. So I ended up using Google Translate, and for once, it was right. Baba-chan gave me a kind of vegetable like served with my meal, and oh god, it tasted like beer. Like, I never would have imagined that there was a vegetable that tasted like beer. Also, when I went to the mall, I tried describing a shirt like it was a little big, it was a little big for me. And so I said chisai oki. Chisai means small, oki means big. And so I said chisai oki, which means small big. And so she got really confused, and what I meant to say was chotto oki, which means a little big. It's a little big, not small big. Also, I've been mixing up my English and Japanese. Let me think of some examples. Like, if I think something's cool, I'll like mouth the word Sugoi, which obviously means cool. But like, because when I go to school and like my classmates are doing origami or something, my first thought is sugoi. It's not cool, it's not amazing, it's sugoi or kakkoi. So I'm only 3 weeks into the exchange, and my language is already changing. So apparently there's like a school trip that we're going to be taking in March, and I'm going to be going to Hokkaido. If this is Japan, it's like up here at the very top of my pinky. It's like way up north. So it's pretty cold there. I do want to visit places like Hiroshima and Okinawa, but I've heard that they're so hot and so humid. It's like, no thanks. Speaking of the heat and humidity, I'm actually starting to get used to it. Like, my air conditioner isn't even on right now, it's just my fan. And even that isn't on the highest setting anymore. Like, when I first came here, I was just sweating all over the place. Like, I smelt bad, I was sweaty, it was just... If you're ever an exchange student, the first week is just gonna be horrible. So I went to my first day of school, and my classroom happens to be on the 5th floor, and students cannot use the elevator. Yippee! So I ended up going up there my first day, and I knew nobody's names. Like, I was introduced to like 3 people of my class, and I still couldn't remember their names. There were like 3 Brazilians that I was introduced to. Sometimes I still get their names mixed up, honestly. I'm horrible at remembering names. But when I walked in, their next class was gym class, or PE. And so I walked in on a bunch of girls changing. So I stopped and stared. I was like, wait, am I even supposed to be in here? Like, where am I? Like, I just totally blanked out because there were girls changing in front of me, and, like, am I supposed to be changing? What do I change into? What am I supposed to be doing? Like, that was my thought for the entire day. Like, what is this? What is this? What is that? What's your name? What's your name again? I don't remember. Hi, I don't know you. Hi again, I still don't know you. Also, I have this shirt that says ramen party, like this, like kind of like a U shape, only it's in Japanese and below it's English. And so I wore that to gym class because I don't have a uniform yet, a gym uniform, because they have gym uniforms, obviously. And everybody commented on it. They were like, ramen ga suki desu ka? Like, do you like ramen? Like, yeah, I ate it straight for like 2 years. I don't like ramen at all. Some of my friends abroad, like one of them's in Thailand, two of them are actually in Taiwan. One's in Germany, and okay, I can't remember the last one. I'm too tired right now. But I have friends all over the world, okay? And many of them say that they feel like they're being treated like a circus. Like, hey, look, something's new. Look at it. It's so cool. We gotta show everybody. Hey, let's do this introduction. Okay, you can do it again in this classroom. And this classroom. in this classroom, in this classroom, in this classroom. You can do this introduction like 10 times a day, okay? Yeah. But yeah, it's really that kind of feeling that they're getting sick of, is being treated like a circus. But I personally don't mind it, because it's just in my opinion, it's like a chance to see new people, make new friends. Like, hi, I don't know you, but hi, you know, I mean, it's not that bad, in my opinion. Okay, my gym experience has actually been really good. Like, gym in America, I would just walk around the gym. I don't do anything but walk, and it was so boring. But here, even though I'm nowhere near perfect, like I'm probably at the absolute opposite end of the spectrum for perfection in gymnastics. I can't do gymnastics, especially with my back. I have lower back problems, okay? But like I have to do a somersault, land on my feet, and then like do another somersault, cross my feet, and then like turn around and pose. And then I have to go backwards and do the same thing, and it's like that's the easiest one. Like, what? So yeah, my neck is like really stiff, because I've been exercising it a lot lately, and and like I'm not the only one who gets hurt in gym. Like one of my friends, her name is Miyuki. She hurt her legs doing it, and another one of my friends kneed herself in the eye. Like I can't imagine how much that must have hurt. Like, God, ouch! Why are we doing this? Let's just play volleyball or something. But apparently there is a test in gym class, and I'm going to be doing the easiest track, and that's where you like do 3 somersaults, pose, and then go backwards. You know, I've already explained it, but so we were doing like a pre-test, kind of like let's see if you can do it or not. And so when my gym teacher called my name, I was like, "Dekimasen, I can't do this." And he's just like, "Oh, well, you can try it." And I was like, so I ended up trying it and failing miserably. Like my ass was sticking up in the air. Like everybody was watching me too, so it was just like, "Hey, look at my ass." Oh, that's embarrassing. Anyway, on my 3rd try at doing a backward somersault, because my neck is really hurting, it was really hard to do. On my 3rd try, I was able to stick it on my feet. And everybody cheered. Like, if I do something even like halfway correct, my entire class cheers. I love it. They're so positive about it. Also, today, today's like the September 18th or something, and there was 2 bees. There were 2 bees that flew into the classroom, like probably this big, like compared to my face, it was like this big. They were freaking huge. And my classmates were taking a test, so it's like, oh god, oh god. So I ended up taking a bowl and cupping it against the window, and then like shoving it outside, and everybody was just like, "Oh my god, so brave!" And it's like, it's just a bee. I mean, yeah, it was big and scary, but it's a bee. It's not gonna kill me. Alright, anyway, it's like 12:30 here, like midnight-ish. So I'm really tired. I'm sorry about all these random pauses in the video. I'm just so tired, and my voice is really hoarse, and yeah. Anyway, I'll update you guys soon, like once another week rolls by or something, I don't know. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Mata ne. Sugoi.